Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. I am Nasrin Jahan Jinia, working as a teacher and a researcher at the Tampere University of Applied Sciences and also working as an expert in the DigiMESH project. The project is funded by European Social Fund and it is the continuation of MESH International project. This course, Integration into the Labor Market through digital networking, is a part of DigiMESH project to support the career development of immigrants by developing digital networking methods and to integrate into the labor market as well as in the Finnish society. The first part of this course is related to introducing networking steps model. There are 7 steps in the networking steps model. In this video, my presentation is about networking step 1 and step 2. Before introducing networking step model, it would be good to know about the social and professional networking and its importance in very briefly. What is networking? The concept of networking has been used since early 20th century to describe complex sets of relationships between people as well as organizations. Networking represents proactive attempts by individuals to develop and maintain personal and professional relationships with others for the purpose of mutual benefit in their work or career. Networking is a supportive system of sharing information and services among the individuals and groups with a common interest. We can also say that a group of people who exchange information, contacts, and experiences for professional and social purpose, also networking. Network is a long-term, trust-based collaboration between two or more autonomous actors. Networking is not restricted to specific situations. People can network at any time, any places. And networking also a process. It is not a static thing, but changes in time to time. It is important to keep your networks always alive. Networks can be closed and open. Open system networks are formed by connection of people or organizations sharing the same interest and willingness to collaborate. In open system networks, the boundary lines are not clearly defined. For example, LinkedIn is an open system network in a digital form. Closed system networks can be egocentric and sociocentric. Egocentric networks are connected with a single individual. You are in the center in the networks of your close friends. Sociocentric networks are networks by default. For example, students of the same degree or program in the university or workers inside an organizations are a sociocentric network. Both egocentric and sociocentric networks are closed. This means they have the entry criteria. Networks can be personal and also professional. Personal networks are at the core of everyone's life. Networks with family, relatives, neighbors, and friends. Personal networks include people with whom you interact informally in everyday life. The closest personal network is your intimate family. Professional networks are formed through your professional career sharing, starting from education and building up through different jobs and organization. Professional networks are improved of professional relations and through their activities such as conference, seminars, and labor union activities. Key professional networks include past and present work colleagues and employees. The most used and perhaps important professional virtual networking tool is LinkedIn nowadays, but also Facebook has more and more professional networks group that you can also join. Due to differences in interaction frequency and type to interaction with different people, personal networks can be strong ties and weak ties. Strong ties refers to interpersonal relationships that develop through frequent and emotionally strong interactions with close friends, close co-workers, and family members. By contrast, weak ties refers to interpersonal relationships that tend to arise from infrequent interactions that are represented by colleagues of colleagues, friends of friends, and other more casual connections. Sometimes weak ties are beneficial because they can provide access to new and timely and hidden information. Particularly, weak ties can be valuable for connecting people from or access different social groups or social status. As a result, weak ties are particularly beneficial for securing information and job. What is the importance of networking? We, we know that in this digital era, networking is very important to get information. Networking is more and more important in present day world and especially in the competitive labor market. It is estimated that about two-thirds of jobs are nowadays in hidden. Networks are a key to find the information about hidden jobs and find work opportunities. And networking making yourself visible. In present day labor market, the emphasis of networking is on ability to exchange information and become present and visible in your own professional field. The wider professional network relations you have, the more options you have to receive information about different job opportunities and careers, instead just relying on information you have received via the employment office or your close social circle. Why networking is important for job seekers with immigrant background? The process of entering a new social group, both professional and personal, it takes time. Quite often immigrants tend to socialize with representatives of their own culture or language group. This narrow down the information and communication options. In this situation, networking helps the international people to find the information that helps them to integrate into the society. Networking consists of various steps, tools, and techniques which are developed through training and personal practices. It is difficult to identify the straightforward methods or steps for effective networking. However, there are some steps or good practices in effective networking. This networking step model developed as a part of MESH international project supported by ESR funding during 2019 to 2021. There are 7 steps in networking steps model such as mindset, goal setting, networking action plan, building a human connection, super connection, follow up and maintenance the relationships, and never give up and be positive. This is the networking model. Networking is a continuous and never ending process. In this slide, we can see that networking is a never ending process. There is no end criteria. And we can see that the first 3 steps are related with networking planning, preparation of mindset, goal setting, and action plan. And step 4 and 5, they are related with building human connection or building networking digitally or face to face. And then step 5 and 6 maintain the 6 and 7 maintain the relationships and never give up are related with maintaining the networking. All steps are important and easy to follow. So what is the first step? Step 1 is mindset. A person should have mindset to achieving the target in the beginning of building an effective networking. The mindset should be focused on initiating relationship and developing networking. At the very beginning, it is necessary to invest time, energy, and sincerity in building a genuine and effective relationship. Networking is not a one-way process, rather a two-way process. At this stage, paying attention to building a potential relationship is very important. It is also essential to make a mind map and prioritize your needs and put them accordingly in the priority list. Your networking mindset will determine your outcome. In addition, paying attention to everyday events and documenting them in your mind is very important. So, why get motivated? Why mindset is needed? You need to motivate yourself first to building a network or to create your mind. You need a beginner mind to create a network and realize its necessity. You need to be willing to take action to build a network. Necessity is yours, and continuous curiosity help you to achieve this. You can ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? Are you prepared to invest time and energy for building networking? From where you can find the information? What kind of events you are interested in? Trust yourself and your networking possibilities. Strong motivation, willingness, and self-confidence are essential for mindset in networking building. It is important to keep control of your mind to connect the power of yourself. You can motivate yourself and create your mindset by starting simple. Start with a simple goal and keep good company. Keep learning. There is no alternative but learning. Need to be updated always by learning. See the good in the bad. You need to be a positive mind to begin your networking. Stop overthinking. Overthinking is not accepted, and control over mind and realization of power are very important at this stage. Know yourself, track your progress, and help others. The best part about building relationship is that whenever you help others, it comes back to you. There are some tools that helps you to make a mind map. For example, www.google.it. You can create an account and then you can create your mindset by helping Google it. There are also instructional video. How can you create your mindset through Google it? And then also you can identify your situation by short analysis that will help you to create your mindset. And you can ask yourself by using those helping questions, and you can find the situation, your strengths, your weaknesses, and what are the opportunities and what are the threats. it is a good tools to find the situation, and you know the strengths and your weaknesses, and in which areas you need to be developed or you need to be network. So prepare your mind and start your networking. Step 2, goal setting. The second step of effective networking is to set the goals. Nothing can be achieved without setting a goal. Goal setting is important for success because it takes control of life, tells what the person really needs, and allows measurement of progress, motivate to work, and creates laser focus. It is important to set a goal and focus on pouring energy into accomplishing the goal. The goals may be long term and also short term. It is good to fix the long term goal first and divide it into short term goals. It is also important to make a timetable for achieving the long term goal. For example, a year could be the timetable frame for a long term goal, and a month for a short term goal. Whatever you are wanting to develop your networks to find a job, setting your goals can be help you to get where you want to be. And having the motivation to improve yourself is an important first step. But what is the best way forward from here? It is the goal setting. And your goal must be smart goals. What do you mean by smart goals? Your goals must be specific. Make your goal specific for you. Think about what does it mean for you to joining events or sending a message. It means you to personally very important and write it down. It is specific to identify your goal, and it should be measurable. Define interim goals on the path to success. For example, if your goal is to create 3 networks per week, put a star in your calendar. And achievable. Before starting to work towards your goal, ask yourself if they are realistic. Keep in mind that it is better to take small steps than 10 at once. And goals must be relevant. How relevant your goal for you? Ask yourself. This question is at the beginning. If you feel that your goal does not get you one step closer to your big picture, then choose a different one right from the start. And your goal must be time bound. Set a date on which you wish to reach the goal. Work towards this deadline and reward yourself. When you set your goals, dream big. Visualize your goals. Imagine how you feel once you have achieved your goals. Does it feel good? Then keep going. Do not focus on the barriers at this point. Take things step by step. You can reach your goal if you go step by step. Take your time and remember, don't pressure much yourself. Remember that the key of achievement and the success in your head. So believe in yourself. If you do, your actions will follow your thoughts. There are the links and instructional videos for goal settings. It would be good if you learn more than about goal settings and how you set your goals through these links and then videos. And I have also added the materials related to this lecture. You can find there are some links also. You can find the more information related networking, importance of networking, and steps model, step 1 and step 2. Make friends and make connection. Thank you.